pretty secret U.S. 5-year plan for Ecuador. Literally, the Pentagon Southcom chief has said, we have a 5-year plan for Ecuador.
Is that weird?
That part is public. Oh, it's horrifying.
It's not a thing to have like a 5-year plan for a country that's not yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird. Is
that you do you think Haiti has a 5-year plan for Britain?
I mean, they should.
Do you think Congo has a 5-year plan for
Belgium?
Belgium?
They should.
For the United States. Just a little bit of background here. Ecuador was, for a while there, an awesome country with awesome leadership under Rafael Correa. And then his protege, or some whatever you want to call him, Lenin Moreno, took over and was basically a wolf in sheep's clothing, and he started to give away the country to the capitalist entities, the U.S. empire, etc. He quickly sold Julian Assange up the river. Julian Assange was in the Ecuadorian embassy, and Moreno inked a deal with the World Bank for like $4 billion, a $4 billion loan, which also allows the World Bank to essentially own Ecuador's decisions going forward. And when he got that loan, he got that $4 billion days after allowing the UK police to go in to the Ecuadorian embassy and kidnap Julian Assange for being a journalist. Anyway, so that is continued. It went from Moreno to whoever. The next guy was Lasso, and it continues to be kind of this neoliberal shit show in Ecuador. But so they've invited the U.S. in to pillage them. And the commander of the U.S. Southern Command, General Laura Richardson, stated that the United States has a 5-year plan in terms of security, quote unquote, for Ecuador.
Yeah.
Eleanor, would you like to define security in that sentence?
Well, I was just trying to look up the Galliano quote. Anytime the United States engages, or anytime the U.S. tries to help a nation, it either turns it into an insane asylum or a graveyard.
Exactly. So when you hear security, hear graveyard.
Yeah.
Basically. Here's a quote from General Richardson. There are several things that we have done very recently with Ecuador. For example, we have the Security Assistance Roadmap called ESAR with Ecuador. There is only one other country in the region with which we have signed this roadmap. Security means that the U.S. sends our military down there, has bases there usually. But it also means that we then are able to bring our corporations in to pillage things, to take the resources from the people and give them to the rich, the U.S. oligarchy. That's usually part of these quote unquote security agreements. That for the fiscal year 2024, which started in 2023, the U.S. The Southcom has a total of 124 activities planned in Ecuador.
Activities like
paper mache,
like scrapbooking, right?
Scrapbooking, making a paper mache cat.
Well, look, I mean, they don't have Michael's stores in Ecuador, do they? We have to bring
124 activities.
The arts and crafts.
We are bringing. Part of the deal was 2 tons of pipe cleaners that we're gonna play with,
which I didn't know were pipe cleaner called that. But
Richardson said we will donate almost $2 million in needed equipment. She means mainly military equipment, adding that the two countries have a very solid investment portfolio of $93 million in military forces cooperation between the U.S. Southern Command and the Ecuadorian Army. This includes transfer of military equipment, humanitarian assistance, and disaster response, professional military education, cyber assistance training, special forces exchange, among other topics. All of this, of course, is predicated on you will let us pillage you. You will be part of the quote-unquote global community of corporations that will rape your resources and deliver the profit of them into the hands of the Western oligarchy, be that the U.S. or Britain or Canada or whatever.